Tastes like pie dough with the nice chicken pot pie mixture soaked into it. So the last time I made a chicken pot pie, I had a little bit of the mixture left over, and I had this is a little bit of the pie crust that I had left over, and this is a little bit of my pressure can chicken that I had left over. So I think for that, I'm gonna go ahead and make a soup today with that. And nothing fancy. Like I said, this already got all the vegetables and everything in it. I'll probably I'm gonna dice half an onion into it. And I think that'll be pretty much it. So let me get it started. And we'll put a little bit of light taste olive oil in there. And this is about maybe a fourth of a cup of an onion, maybe a little bit more. Diced pretty fine. And I'm gonna just cook the onions down till they're translucent, and then I'll show you the next step. Alrighty. So once you get your onions, like I said, this might have been about 10 minutes total. Go ahead and pour my chicken stock in. Chicken stock plus my processed chicken I did in the pressure canner. Gravy and all. And here's my chicken pot pie mixture I made. Add that to it. This should be a good little chicken soup, I think. Yeah, something good to do with leftovers. And I'll probably add a little bit more seasoning to it. I'm gonna taste it here shortly once it gets warmed up, and see what else I gotta add to it. And this is just a store-bought pie crust. Like I said, I had a little extra when I made my chicken pot pie, so that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna make dumplings with it. So I think that'll be a good little lunch. So I gave it a little taste. I'm gonna add a little bit of my Cajun seasoning to it. And not too much, just a little bit. Give it a little taste again. See how it is, and I think that's all I'm gonna add to it. I'm not gonna put anything else in it. And when I eat this, I'll add a little hot sauce to it. I like spice, so I'll probably add some Tabasco. Probably some Tabasco scorpion sauce. If you never tried it, that stuff's really hot. The regular Tabasco is, I think, 50,000 Scoville units. And this one here is 2 million Scoville units. So it doesn't take much, like a drop, and it's good. So I think that's probably what I'll use when I eat it. And just because I had this is some cookie cutters. This is my smallest one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make my dumplings that size. That way they'll all be nice and uniform. And I think that'd be pretty slick. So 8 dumplings, I think that'd be plenty. The actual pressure can chicken is fully cooked. The mixture I had for the chicken pot pie, of course it was, canned cream of chicken, but the mixed vegetables weren't cooked yet. So I'm gonna cook this on a low simmer for probably about an hour, and then I'll add my dumplings to it. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So this has been exactly 1 hour. Like I said, everything's cooked now. I'm gonna probably add a few grounds of black pepper before I add the pie crust rounds to it. Instead of putting the little pie crust rounds directly into it, because if you did that, they wouldn't really get no brown on top. I'm gonna put these in my broiler on low, just to get like a little, till they fluff up a little bit and get a little brown on top of them. So I don't know how long it'll take yet, but we'll see. And to kind of help it brown a little quicker, I put a little butter on my finger, and I just kind of add a little bit to each one of them to the top. And I think that'll make it brown a little bit faster, because I don't really want to cook them all the way. I just want to get a little brown on them. And we'll put that in the broiler, and I'll time it. We'll see how long it takes. So that was about 3 minutes, and I was on low in my broiler. So I'm gonna call that good. Like I said, I just want to get a little bit of a brown on them. Now to finish this and to finish it up, got my fire on a pretty low heat, and we'll just drop our little pie dumplings in there. And instead of calling this a chicken soup, I'm gonna call this a deconstructed chicken pot pie. So I'm gonna just simmer that until the dumplings are cooked. So this was about 5 minutes, and I think I'm gonna just let it go for about, I don't believe it's gonna hurt them. I think I'm gonna let them go for about 20, I guess about 20 more minutes. I'm gonna just let it simmer real slow for about 20, probably about 25 minutes total, and I think they'll be good. If anything, they'll just soak up more of the gravy. So yeah, I'm gonna just let this go for about 25 minutes total extra. I want to make sure they're nice and done. So I think we're pretty much done. Like I said, the dumplings, they increased in size a little bit, and like I said, I got one side got a nice brown on them. This is what it looks like. A little bit of the gravy, and you know, it's is what it is. Pretty good. Tastes like pie dough with the nice chicken pot pie mixture soaked into it. So that's gonna be my lunch today. I cooked it a little ahead of time, but figured I'd just do it. So like I said, it's maybe about an hour and a half total. Hour for the chicken pot pie mix, and I guess about 25 to 30 minutes for the dumplings. That was basically made with the pie crust I had left over when I made the chicken pot pie. So yep, should be a pretty good little lunch. Like I said, I'm gonna eat this with some Tabasco scorpion sauce. Oh, there you go. A quick and easy soup, or a deconstructed chicken pot pie, I'm gonna call it. Make it sound fancy. Let me give it a little taste. See what it tastes like, yeah. Very good. Like I said, I already had tarragon when I made the mix for the chicken pot pie, so I didn't add any more. And just added a few grounds of black pepper as the gravy was cooking. So that's about it. I'll just put it like this so you can kind of see how the dumplings turned out. But yeah, it should be a pretty good little lunch today. So that was basically everything I had in the pot. It fit perfectly in a soup bowl. So, well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.